who value flexibility over long-term job security?
Okay, thank you. So I think you've already mentioned that flexibility over long-term security. So one thing we've seen is young people no longer want you to tie them down with, you have to be here for 5 years. No. A young person can leave your job and go and be at home. Unfortunately, sadly, that's what we are seeing. If they find your workplace not convenient, they will leave and be at home. Soccer bet provides some avenue for them. Lots of other opportunities are there for them to explore. How can we help them to stay at work? How can we help ourselves to retain young people? Number one, you need to look at the systems, okay? Choose flexibility over rigid work environment. Can you offer some work from home, hybrid system that allows him to not to come to work every day, remote work? There are some jobs that we advertise and majority of the candidates tell you, oh, is it remote? We say, no, you have to go to, sorry, thank you. That is what's coming up. And so lots of people are looking at remote jobs. And so if we as employers can start restructuring our offices to look at which of the jobs can we allow young people to do from their homes. Can they work for 2 days in the office and work from home for 2 days or 3 days? These are things that they are looking at. Another interesting find that we observed is young people want environments that are tech-enabled, not the lame old style where you come, there is one big Pentium 2 PC, they have to be there stuck. No, they want to move around. They are in that room and they can still connect and work. They are working in different rooms from different places, and so it should be fully tech-enabled. Another thing is, the offices should be modern. So I'll give an example. You look for a job for somebody in, say, an embassy, and then the same job role, accountant, PA or something, in another office. You would realize that lots of people don't want, once they know the organization, that this doesn't really, it's like a very lame office. They don't want to work there. They want their comfort. So we need to upgrade, okay? Look at your office space. Look at the young people. Know what they want. Is it the coloring? Is it, you need to open up the office a bit? Introduce things. Hoopy Fridays. Things that will keep them enthused. So these are for employers. Please let's start modernizing our offices and make sure that young people find us attractive. Thank you.
That's very interesting. Yes. Now let me come back to Gideon. So in terms of promoting an effective, inclusive, and rights-based labor market in Ghana, what steps are the international labor organization taking to help Ghana uphold and adapt labor standards to promote workers?
Thank you. Good morning to us all. I bring you greetings from the country director of the ILO. So yes, the ILO's core work is to promote fundamental principles and the basic rights at work. So basically what we are doing in the country context is supporting, working closely with the government. You know, the ILO work in a tripartite nature. So we work with government, workers, and employers. So basically, we have our international labor standards, and what we do with Ghana is to support the government of Ghana to align its laws and policies to the international labor standards. We have an operational framework called the Decent Work Country Program, which is implemented every 5 years and developed by the tripartite partners. And that is basically the blueprint that supports our implementation in Ghana. And in there, all the fundamental rights, social protection, fair wages, non-discrimination, inclusion, skills development, formalizing the informal sector. They are all in there, and they are things that we guard very jealously. Some are conventions, some are recommendations. And for conventions, I'm happy my colleagues from the Ministry of Labor and Jobs and Employment are here. When Ghana ratifies or a country ratifies those conventions, they become legally binding. And thankfully, we have most of these conventions at the international level that Ghana has ratified. So very maybe granularly, I'll come to issues on skills development. You know that the world is transitioning. There are mega trends going on. The conflict and crisis is a mega trend. We have AI and digitalization is a mega trend. Climate change, a big mega trend going on. Migration is a big mega trend also going on. So how do we use the international labor standards to make sure that the work of people, workers, are protected in such a way that they are not disadvantaged, people don't lose their jobs, we don't leave anyone behind, persons with disability are incorporated, and most importantly, the youth of our population. And I think Joberman and Alice have made the point, and I won't belabor it. The young people, we need to reskill them, because for Africa, they are our golden resource, 60%, 15 to 25 of our population. And this is a gold mine, but it can also be a danger. So what we need to do is to look at where the world is trending and support them with reskilling, upskilling, new skills, digital skills, and TVET. And that is why I'm happy that the EU has supported through the EU-Ghana Pact for Skills, that we are supporting relevant, competence-based training for young people in Ghana at the pre-tertiary level, where they are being supported, for example, in solar PV installation. Somebody has an electrical engineering certificate from a TVET institute, but you know the world has moved, and solar is also coming up because of climate issues. So you need to give the person a top up to be able to be relevant to the new economy. And also on digital skills, there are a lot of communities underserved in the rural area, and we focus on rural-urban divide, where we can provide them, give them access to the digital inclusion, the economy. So providing them with the basic tools and equipment and capacity, and also trying to connect them to the global world in terms of what they will do. So in a nutshell, the ILO is guided by its international labor standards globally, and in Ghana that finds expression in our Decent to Work Country program that is implemented with our partners, the Ministry of Labor, Jobs and Employment, the Ghana Employers Association, and the organized labor represented by TUC and affiliates labor. Thank you.
Thank you as well. We can do better for him. I think there are certain things that I did not even know ILO does, but he has opened my eyes. That's very deep. Let me come to Dennis. Yeah, Dennis. The Ghana European Center, in terms of opportunities, as the future of work becomes increasingly global and skills driven, how is the Ghana European Center positioning young Ghanaians to access study abroad opportunities that align with emerging industries, with practical pathways exist for students who wants to take advantage of such programs?
Thank you very much. Your question is very loaded, but I'll try my best not to speak a lot. I think the approach of the Ghanaian European Center has always been to complement the efforts of the government. That is the most important thing. So, as you may know, the name Ghanaian European Center, then there's also an understanding that it is also an initiative that is also supported by the European Union. And so the structure of the Ghanaian European Center is between the German government and the European Union. And so in view of this, there are some interventions that we do to ensure that we are complementing the efforts of government. So the first thing we do is on employment promotion. So we are looking at how to support anyone who is interested in looking for jobs, i.e. even from the school transition to work. Another thing we do is also on regular migration. Here we understand that people are interested in traveling, and whatever you would want to say, it has now become more of a right that people would love to travel. And so what we do is to promote regular migration in the field of people that are interested in going to Europe largely to go and work, and also people that are interested in going to Europe to go and study, but through the right channel. So mostly what we do is to provide some form of advisory services. What we also do is that we also do the whole government approach by also providing some form of capacity building for government institutions. So here we also work with the Labor Ministry and also with the Labor Department, and in extension also with the Youth Employment Agency. So there's that form of institutional capacity building. We also do social and economic reintegration, especially for the colleagues that have returned and want to do something. But if you would want me to mention specific things that we do, one thing we do or what we have done is to establish one Study in Europe desk in most of the universities, and I'm happy that UPSO has a representative on that. That would just give opportunity to students that are interested in say furthering their education. It becomes more of a focal point for which the students can go to. We also have migration desk officers, usually within the assemblies and also at the Labor Department, that would guide interested people that are interested in going to go and work. Now also we can talk about information session. So at Ghanaian European Center, what we do is also to provide advice for interested people that want to go to Europe to go and study or to go and work. So you come to our office, you just tell us what you want, and then we provide some form of advisory service. And then subsequent to that, we would also do some form of referrals for you. So for example, if you come to the Ghanaian European Center and you say that you want to study in Germany, we can provide you some form of orientation as in what you would need as a student or somebody who is interested in study opportunities in Germany. And subsequent to that, we would refer you to the German Academic Exchange, which is the DAD. And we do same for Campus France, also for students that are interested in studying in France. Apart from that, we also conduct Job Fest, where we bring employers and job seekers. I know this year we'll do one. And we also do some form of capacity building in terms of targeted interventions and also some form of capacity building. So these are some of the things that the is doing for the young people.
Okay, so before I come to Theodore, in all of the programs that you are running, how are you promoting inclusiveness? So talking about women, people, the hello, how are you making sure that
thank you very much. I think we all know that when it comes to issues of vulnerability, the approach so far in our space here has been more of a gender neutral approach. I mean, if I can say that, you realize that the idea is for us to have, if it's an intervention, then it applies to everybody. But now the Ghanaian European Center, we understand that inclusiveness is also very essential. And so as part of that, we try as much as possible that in our interventions, we do some form of targeted training. And so if there's an interest in, say, a male-dominated sector, for which we know that for some clients that come to our office to say that we may be interested in learning how to operate machines, which of course may be in a male-dominated sector, we roll out some form of intervention to ensure that the women are also able to partake in such sector. Not that we also do mental coaching and psychosocial support, but we realize that even when it comes to the issues of regular migration, for which this year, that is mostly our focus on the regular migration, you realize that it shapes the understanding when it comes to migration is shaped depending on the foot that you are standing on. And so you realize that even when it comes to access, when it comes to making the decision, it is different if you are a woman, it is different if you are a man, it is different if you are a person living with disability. So we try as much as possible to have some form of gender-sensitive language when it comes to the counseling, and also try to promote some targeted interventions.
Thank you very much. Theo, so quick one. What role do green jobs play in Ghana's future of work agenda, and how is the ministry supporting that?
Okay, so thank you very much for the question. So the issue of green jobs has come to stay. I'm looking at the future of work. So basically, green jobs and the future of work are linked. Looking at how the world of work has become, and also how the governance organization of work is very important for policymakers. It's very important for policymakers to pay attention to the issues of green jobs and also the future of work. So for the green jobs, basically, the idea is to look at the current work that we do, globally and also locally. So we have some jobs that, even though they generate income for our people, they also lead to destruction of the environment. And we have a common one that we are currently dealing with as a country, which is the issue of the illegal mining. So even though some of the jobs they provide income, they cause so much distraction. So the issue of green jobs is such that though we are earning income, we must also safeguard the environment, the society that we live in. So there are certain jobs that we need to abolish. There are certain jobs that we need to also modify to align with the direction we are going as a country and also across the globe. And also the need to also generate new jobs that conform to the new era we are in terms of the fifth industrial revolution. So basically, for the ministry, we have also developed the National Green Jobs Strategy, which seeks to promote and encourage the creation of green jobs. So over the past 5 years, we have been undertaking nationwide sensitization and trying to sensitize employers, businesses on the need to leverage on the strategy and also to promote the creation of green jobs. So where we see that the jobs and entities doing does not support the environment, also affects issues we need to address related to the climate, we ask them to realign, to modify. We have identified certain sectors with huge potentials to create this number of green jobs. Now when we talk about the green jobs, we must not look at it as a whole. I'm glad the ILO mentioned the decent work agenda. So we talk about both green jobs, which are also decent, because we can have green jobs that are not decent. And for the decent work, there is a criteria we use to measure that. So we don't only champion the green jobs, we also ensure that the green jobs that are being created by these businesses and employers are also decent, in the sense that they guarantee social protection. People are earning, they are also contributing to their pension, because they cannot work forever. There's a period where they'll take a break. So we encourage, like we mentioned, the youth today will not be the youth forever. So once they are active today, they need to set aside some investment for their pensions and so on. So that's what we champion. In terms of the future of work, we've talked about the future of work, but I think right now the future is with us now. So the issue of the future of work is no more. Things have changed. What we were doing some 10 years ago are no more today. A lot of jobs are no more. They have become redundant. And per the globe, we envision various types of futures, in the sense that we look at the red world, we look at the green world, the blue world, and the yellow world. The bit we are mentioning will be more of the yellow world, will be in terms of the red world, where smaller businesses, SMEs, are now leveraging technology to transform. So for the green jobs, we are also encouraging small businesses that the youth are also in, to try and mimic their work, their standards, to reflect what to protect the environment for all of us. Because what will we gain if we have jobs that are destroying the environment, that is killing us, or in the name of earnings, or in the name of incomes? So the ministry come in as a policy to put in place measures, standards, to allow businesses to comply. So this is what we do in terms of the role the ministry play in navigating green jobs in the future of work. Thank you.
So on you, just on you, so very, very quick one. We now understand, or we now know that our youth are very are going to the digital space. It's like most of them want to be digital entrepreneurs. So how is the government making sure that they get fair pay? Is the government also making sure that they do not exploit that they are doing in the tech industry?
So in terms of they're going to digital and the fair pay, so we have the laws in place, we have the institutions in place that seeks to ensure labor protection and also avert digital exploitation. So first and foremost is the Labor Act as well as the accompanying legislative instruments. So once you are engaged under a contract, the provisions of the law will apply. So if I'm an employer and I want to engage any youth in digital form, I need to have a contract of employment. I need to specify the terms, the conditions of service, how they work. So if any of the entitlements or the provisions I'm giving the digital worker, being the youth, falls contrary to the law, there are institutions that will step in. So we have the Labor Department that is responsible for enforcing the Labor Act, ensuring that, and as the ILO mentioned, we have these standards that ensures that we align. So we cannot have a situation where if the National Tripartite Committee determines a wage, which is a price that no employer must pay below, and we see some employers paying that, these digital workers should just go to any of our nearest labor offices and report. They will intervene and ensure compliance. Where there are also disputes arising from the enforcement of such contracts that affect the digital workers, we also have the National Labour Commission that intervenes to adjudicate such issues. So in terms of the flexibility, we ensure they comply with the provisions of the law, government policy, and what has been established as well. He mentioned the tripartite. So these wages and standards are not determined by government alone. It's a consultation with our employers and also workers' representatives. And we come together to determine a ceiling that allows the flexibility and the promotion of the digital workers.
Okay, quick one. Time. We'll have last round of questions and for all of you. Gideon, so in just 30 seconds, what is your advice to young people in Ghana, and how can they prepare themselves for the future of work locally?
Hello, thank you. Advice for young people and how to prepare. The world is transitioning. I've mentioned the mega trends. The AI, digital trend, the climate trend, we have the migration trend, informality, formalization trend. In all of these trends, there is something that is critical. Two things. We are looking at skills and employability, okay? And then innovation and entrepreneurship will come in there. So young people, get the right skills, okay? And there are opportunities there for you to get skills, okay? The time that you wait to be employed is over. Businesses are trying to align their work and bring in a lot more innovation, artificial intelligence to boost productivity and also profitability. So what the young people have to do is to get the right skills. When they get the right skills, then they now have to come to the Entrepreneurship and Innovation Center, where then the skills that they've acquired, they can turn it into businesses and run themselves. And I think that this is why I think this is a very important part of the work that we have been doing in Ghana in employment promotion and in skills development. So number one, the only thing I would tell young people, please, skills is ish. It is sexy to get skills. So please go and get the skills. And once you get the skills, come in and add entrepreneurship and innovation. Thank you.
Thank you. Your advice.
Hello? Okay. I think an innovation entrepreneurship center is only resourceful and with the people that feel life into them. So I think I would go even a step back and say, even if you're not sure which skills are the right ones, approach a center like the Innovation Entrepreneurship Center to talk to peers, to talk to the people working there, and to find out what the local market needs. And I think I would like to also mention or tap again into what the colleague here from the Ministry of Labour said. The future of work really has started, and it's not a concept in the future anymore, but it's a concept from the present. So make yourself relevant and team also up with people. I think we have so many micro businesses of one persons trying to build something. Team up with some of your friends or with a peer, someone who has a bit of a different skill than you, and peer up together and do something together, because together you're definitely stronger. And really may also look into what your local community needs. Often we see when we, especially in the regions, people tap on the trades they have known for years and years and years, and they're hairdressers and pastry makers and caterer and tailor, and there are so many in some of the communities. And especially if you look into green jobs and circular economy, green jobs are everywhere in all of the sectors you already know. They are in fashion, they are in construction, they are really everywhere. So use an innovation center like this and also get informed which new job markets or job profiles are in a sector you already know that are in need.
Your advice.
All right, so I'll focus on employability. I agree with everybody here. The landscape is changing. The landscape of work is evolving very fast. And that evolution demands adaptability. So the advice to young people, stay agile. You need to be adaptable. Learn AI and digital skills. Be connected so that you can apply those skills very quickly to stay relevant. Thank you.
So thank you very much. So my message for the youth is that the future of work is here with us now. It's no more in the coming decades, and also the future also belongs to the youth. So my advice is that they should embrace any opportunity that comes their way, and also tackle every challenge head on. I say this because unlike the previous generations, where access to information took about months and years, unlike our current crop of youth, they are able to get not only information, verifiable information within seconds. They also have the benefits of technology, and most importantly, living experiences. They've seen it all. They've experienced it. They are able to tap into the experiences of the elderly. So all these things can shape what they want to do going forward. So they should embrace all the challenges they see. They should take advantage of the opportunities in order to make the world of work a better one for us all. Thank you.
What more can I say? I believe I would associate myself with other speakers, but for me, the most important thing is from my side is about information. And I think here now I also know you, so if there are colleagues that may be interested in something, I know where to refer them to, and also to tell the colleagues that are here that we also have a booth we have to showcase for the colleagues that may be interested in anything. We are also happy that the EU is also here because we'll be giving advice, the Erasmus, for those who will also participate. We are open and
Thank you very much. Now I want very special thank you to my panelists. I think they've done justice to my justice. So thank you all. We'll continue for the rest of the session. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Sorry. I'm sorry. Thank you very much, Michael, for the interesting discussion. So we'll be closing very soon. We'll have a tour of the center. That's one of the reasons why we are here. So I'll call on Xavier to come and talk to us about the future roadmap. Xavier, please. But before Xavier, I had support from the Italian Trade Agency. Please give them a round of applause. And Mr. Coca is around. We are so grateful. Thank you very much. Xavier, please.
Thank you very much. Good morning to everyone. Your Excellency, distinguished representative from the government, partners that are here with us today, ladies and gentlemen. It's a privilege to address you today as we inaugurate Innovation Center, which is a very important achievement. A project which is funded by the Italian Trade Agency for Cooperation and Development, which in the spirit of Team Europe is also co-funded by the European Union through the EU Ghana Pact for Skills, supports tertiary education for sustainable employability, specifically the entrepreneurship stream, which E4impact is leading. Before I continue, please allow me a brief moment to share a little bit about E4impact Foundation. E4impact Foundation is a foundation launched in 2010 by the Università Cattolica Sacro Cuore, together with a very important groups of companies in Italy. As the VC mentioned earlier, companies that have been in existence for over centuries, and some of them approaching centuries. E4impact's goal is ultimately to become a leading force in job creation and impact enterprise development. Innovation is present in 21 African countries and has established 6 country offices, including Kenya, Cameroon, Uganda, Ethiopia, Tunisia, and here, Ghana, right here. E4impact has accelerated over 17,000 entrepreneurs, which in turn have created over 100,000 jobs across the continent. I think we can do better. No. The foundation also has established the largest Pan-African alliance of universities, comprising of 35 universities across the 21 countries that we are operating in. Building on the work of E4impact Foundation in Ghana over the past decade, today marks not only the opening of this facility, but the beginning of a clear and strategic roadmap. A plan that will guide our actions, our partnership, our collective ambition over the coming months and years. Allow me to outline the next steps that will shape the work of the center and ensure its long-term impact. Firstly, our priority is to continue to fully operationalize the center as a multifunctional hub for skills, development, technology transfer, business incubation and acceleration. This includes essentially establishing a core management team responsible for our business incubation and acceleration program delivery. Second, equipping the center with necessary technologies, most of them coming from our entrepreneurs, and training tools that will in turn roll out the first circles of the entrepreneurial and innovation programs that we are to roll out at the center. Through these steps, the center will become a reliable, effective platform for entrepreneurs, SMEs, and young innovators across Ghana, and hopefully across the region, as the VC also mentioned. In the coming months, the center will launch a comprehensive catalog of programs, including our flagship program, the MBA in Impact Entrepreneurship and Innovation, here in partnership with UPSA and the Catholic University of Milan, We will also roll out specific programs designed for SMEs to grow, because we understand that when SMEs are growing, they are able to absorb the excessive workforce that many of our institutions are producing. Short courses will also focus on innovation, digitalization, sustainability, and these programs will essentially be tailored to support startups emerging from vocational training centers as well. Through these programs, we will equip over 570 SMEs and 4,600 young Ghanaians with the skills and mindset needed to innovate, compete, create over 1,620 direct jobs across strategic sectors of the economy. A central mandate of the center is to link Ghanaian enterprises with Italian and international markets, partners, and investors. In this regard, I am extremely pleased to announce a significant milestone since the launch of this project. A group of 8 Ghanaian businesses, our entrepreneurs, some of them exhibiting here today, have already begun their internationalization journey through this project. Under the leadership of Ghana Enterprise Agency, a strategic stakeholder of this project, they will participate in one of Italy's largest international trade fair, promoting their innovation, building commercial partnerships, creating an opportunity that is made possible by Project Inspire. This marks the beginning of a long-term strategy to ensure that Ghanaian SMEs are not only competitive locally, but also visible and ready to engage globally. The center will continue to implement an inclusive-driven approach, ensuring that women entrepreneurs are forefront of the center. Young graduates and persons with disabilities do not only have access to our programs at the center, but receive dedicated support to thrive. And through this gender-sensitive training, targeted outreach, and structured pathways into employment, business creation, and innovation will excel at the center. In the next phase, we will deepen coordination with national and regional institutions, particularly our partner UPSA, the CTVET, Ghana Statistical Service, Ghana Enterprise Agency, the Italian Trade Agency, ecosystem players, private sectors, associations, to ensure that one, the center's activity align with project and national economic priorities. Second, to ensure that training responds to the labor market needs that we just heard from our panelists. Thirdly, the partnership is translated into sustainable initiative and impact. The collaborative framework will ensure strong governance, shared ownership, and long-term continuation of the center. Finally, the center will establish robust mechanism for monitoring and learning, because we believe we need to adapt to the evolution of the work and innovation as well. Now, we will do this through assessing the outcomes of each programs that will be run at the program, document best practices, identify areas that we can improve together, and scale the successful model across to remain adaptive, relevant, and capable of driving systematic change in the entrepreneurial ecosystem. Your Excellency, our cherished guests, the launch of this innovation center is the beginning of a journey. One that is defined by a clear roadmap, second, a strong partnership, and a shared vision for Ghana's future. I wish at this point to extend my Sincere gratitude to all our donors, the Italian Agency for Cooperation and Development, the European Union delegation to Ghana, project partners, VIS, Catholic University of Milan, UPSA, Don Bosco Youth Network, and CRIPS. I will also take this opportunity to thank very dearly my team that is working with me here, that have been very, very, very supportive and bringing today into reality. Skills development, enterprise growth, and inclusive economic opportunity for the youth of Ghana. Thank you.
City of Professional
of the management of UPS, especially when we are about to, it's become so critical for Ghanaians to see how best we can reduce unemployment. And the students, the contemporary students, we have to select what other skill they would have learned if not for the program that we have offered them. It's like carpentry, to read business administration, to even read marketing, to read accountancy and finance. They selected content creation and web design. And second on the list was video. 2,000 students selecting videography and photography as a skill they want to learn. And consistently for 2 years, it's been like that. Some even selected event management. So as a university, after this survey, what do? So beginning this year, what we did was to see how best we can the prophetic business empowerment conference, I think 2 weeks ago. They trained over 5,000 of our students on content here. I've told the tip, I declared the center duly launched. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, Your Excellency, please, is the time for us to move towards the official ribbon cutting. So I'm calling on Your Excellency, Mr. Timothy Donald, the Vice Chancellor at the University of Professional Studies, as we go and open. Please come, kindly, Your Excellency. Please come. Please come. We all have the opportunity. Yes. 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 Complimentary cards. Yes.
Yes, together, yeah.
Yes.
So, yes. Oh, please. We cut this in the name of God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. And declare the place launched, duly launched. All right.
Okay. Welcome to the Innovation Center. Here, maybe we'll start from, this is the Innovation Center. Here we will see, the space for all the businesses that will be training to exhibit their products and services. Right here to the left is where we will be having some of our trainings. Please, come with me. Absolutely. Absolutely. So here will be for the SME programs that we'll be having here. And we are going to train over 570 SMEs in the space here over the period of 2 years of this project. Okay. Thank you. So, Please, Dr. Ayuku. I'm looking for Dr. Ayuku, please. Yes, so this is the space that we'll be using for most of our training. Not only the SMEs, but as mentioned, we want women entrepreneurs. Formal, informal should be the fourth phase of the center. And this is exactly what we are going to do here. Okay. So we can move on back to the main space. As you can see here, these are also our students. This is also our this way. Ambassador, please let me show you this one. Yeah. So when we talk about innovation at the center, this is exactly what we are talking about. This is one of our entrepreneurs at work. Please, could you tell us what you are doing currently?
Yeah, so right now I'm coming to write a name on the pen by using the laser fiber machine. Yeah, so that you can see.
So essentially, this is what we want to see. We want to see the Ghanaian innovations mixed with the Italian innovations here at the center. And VC, this is one of our students currently in the program, the MBA program.
All right.
Yeah.
So what is it doing now?
He's demonstrating to us.
So we are customizing on a pen. All right, so this is a metal pen and this is a fiber laser machine. So anything that you want to engrave on metals and on metals, this machine can do that. So we cater for corporate jobs, corporate institutions. You want souvenirs for awards, parties, event christening. This is the go-to as well. So this is very, very fast. So right there now, we are going to customize a name on the pen. Yeah, so you can. With laser, yeah, this laser, yes. And lasers are chemical free as compared to the normal printers, which have inks and all of that, which will be very harmful to us also. So this is it, yeah. And then one amazing thing about the program is that we are running a high purchase initiative that. Okay, and we are running an innovative program. That's the laser cosmetic program because we realized that people needed a skill. Yes, you can keep it. Yeah. All right, so yeah. Yeah.
We can do it.
Yeah, we can do. Yeah, we can do for all the other participants here. Yeah, we can. So we have enough pens to do that. Yeah.
For the future. So you will stay here, but give us please the lasers. Wow.
Thank you very much, Leda on Call. Leda on Call is currently enrolled in our MBA program, which is financed by the Italian Agency for Cooperation and Development in partnership with the Catholic University of Milan and UPSA. Here, VC, please, you will see what we mean by the Italian transfer of technology and innovation into Ghana. As you mentioned yourself, there's so much we can learn from many of those businesses that have been open and cooperating for over centuries. And essentially, they are going to be very present here at the center to ensure that when innovations like that come up, the necessary support technologies are available to amplify the impact that we are seeking to create. Yeah, okay.
What's happening here?
Here we have also one of our entrepreneurs that are our STEAM made, and I will eventually maybe pass on the microphone to one of them to tell exactly what is going on here.
Okay, sure. Hi everyone, welcome to STEM Made Africa. Okay, just put it down. This rover kit is an upcoming kit from the markets. It's able to detect sensors and then move, try to avoid obstacles. So, um, programmed it to just stay at one place, and that's the reason why it's locomoting around that one place. And that's our sensor has been. Once you get close to it, it opens to put your trash in it, and it closes. And that's our sensing staircase. It's able to move once it senses that somebody is about to step on the staircase as well. That's our amazing kit, which can come up with about 200 projects, and out of it came these as well. So when you open the components, you see majority of the things in here over there used to build this amazing projects moving. And we also train people in 3D animation and printing as well. So these are some of the things we printed. They're very flexible, as you see, and more. So as Stay Made Africa, you do not only learn, but you're able to explore other amazing stuff like the VR as well, which is moving. Anyone interested to see what is in there can also come around to see that. And we have SVP, which is Stay Made Vacation Program, coming up on the 13th of April. We are training every innovator on how to code, how to use AI. There's a video playing here. It's 100% AI video, and we also train in robotics and IoT intelligence as well. I hope to see all of you, your wards, and anyone interested in learning on our session this coming April. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Statement. Thank you very much. Right here, Impact's who is also currently in our MBA program. Please, can you take us through what is going on?
Your Excellency, it's a pleasure to have you visit us. So all you can see here are handcrafted from sustainable products. So our focus is on green materials, where we know that gifting is part of life. No matter where you go, your birthdays and everything that you do. So we're trying to, as much as possible, use these materials to create some of these products so that people who patronize gifting, for your businesses, we use sustainable options so that people who want to do all the gifting experiences they want to have the opportunity to do that sustainably. Yes, that's what we offer here. Thank you. So these are handcrafted by our team. Yeah. Yes. 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 So to replace the plastics that people always do, how about we go to the sustainable way? Yes, some of them are bamboo, some of them are raw woods that are treated. Yes, so this was crafted by this genius right here. Just he's our lead of production. So this shows that we have the skills and the capabilities to do all of these things right here in Ghana. Yes, please. And you can keep this in your kitchen, put your cereals in them. Not don't you do away with all the plastics, right? These amazing tissue boxes, the usual technologies, just to make everything convenient for you. Yes.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Impact is Creative Hub, currently doing our MBA program. Ma'am, good morning. It's still morning. Please tell us what is going on.
Yes, my name is Essin, and I'm the creative director for Chichi Fabrics. Yes, so it's actually a childhood fantasy that has been transformed to reality. Yes, please. Oh, yes. So I used to enjoy stitching patches during my life skills class when I was in the lower primary. So I started practicing bit by bit, and then I left the bank 2 years ago. I used to work in the bank. I left the bank 2 years ago, and I was like, yes, please. So that's the whole idea.
Very great. Thank you very much. And colleagues, if you can hear me, finally we are visiting a space that is dedicated to our entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs are at or are starting have And this is definitely the room that we have created for them here. So this space is for entrepreneurs that do not have the option. They can come here, use all the resources that we have at the center to develop their businesses. They will also have mentors and business coaches that help them to develop the idea. So this space is created for all the entrepreneurs that are within our programs to come here and use it as their offices. You know, meet suppliers here, meet clients and investors here. And we also have services in-house. We have a business coach in-house that helps them develop every component of their. I think we can also continue the tour outside. We are not leaving anyone behind. Everyone is our entrepreneur here, so please. Okay. Please. I will come to you. Okay, please, ma'am, over to you. Please tell us what we are looking at here.
Okay, so good morning, everyone, and I'm very happy to have you here with us. What we do with sustainable fashion, we do every arm that has to do with sustainability. We have a key promise, and our promise is to leave not just the products we do, but to make sure we have a carbon footprint in the things that we do. So we take care, this business was first built from homes. That is why you see things like chairs, you see the cushions. Clinton, please show them your plantain leaves. So this is plantain leaves, the little cushion. It's plantain leaves that have been recycled and has been put together to this. So everything we work with is fiber and it's breathable, it's natural. So we're doing this, we're plantain leaves, yes. We are picking the woods naturally from here from the north, which is also the coconuts, the dried woods, and recycling them into battens. So these are some of our other things. When we moved from homes, we have things that have to do with the fashion. Out of the fashion, we are saying this is what the world is asking for. And our purpose as Jakarta Fashion is to leave the footprint in every piece you choose. We just don't want you to choose it, but we want you to tell the story in your own way and how you feel about it. So we're upcycling materials and we're using our Ghana cocoa sacks. So once cocoa board finishes, last week we just, 2 days ago, we just got a ton of bags that just arrived. So we pick it, we borderize it. Ideally, these sacks would have just been on the landfills, would have been at the burning side, would also be with the women or the men who carry yam, carry all those little things. Now what we are saying is, this sack many years ago would have just been a rag. Now we are making a story, take it off. You have these as your bed rags. We are not just printing or embroidering, but we're giving a message on these. Same likewise, we're doing with the apparels. So my students here just did this beautiful apparel. We launched it out for Germany. We just came in from one of the world largest fair. What they did was speak to your work. He's called Clinton, so he'll speak to his work. So he gave a beautiful patterning. His was the wave of the sea. So what are we doing out of the wave of the sea is to have the wheel threads. This is the thread he works with. Ideally, I'm sure we all know what this thread is used for. This thread is used for us here to pull the goats or to carry something and tie it. We are saying the thread cord can be separated and can also be used. And that's what we've done. So out here, it's all fiber. All fiber. Nothing is synthetically made. We went on to Paris Fashion Week, interestingly. I think I was telling Her Excellency. And we had Dolce & Gabbana, who is in connection with us now on our products. We've been on it for about 4 years now, but we're looking to close it out soon. There's one of the products that he wants made from Ghana, and he wants it made in a certain pattern. So we are still working on that. Fortunately, he wants to visit, and what he wants to do is visit the team that are working. So we are still in liaison with that. They will tell the story because the world is now asking for natural fibers. And fortunately, we have picked one. And this is some of it. This is raffia. They don't get some of these things in the European countries, but it thrives in Africa. So how can they pick it from us? Which is what we are saying. We want to not just leave the carbon footprint here in Ghana, but around the world, where we have Giorgio Armani, we have Versace, all coming in. And we're working together to impact the world with a message. Yes.
Thank you very much. Please, let's open the wallet. Huh? Let's support our entrepreneurs.
I forgot to show them this.
Here also we have bags.
There is one interesting product that launched out I can hold this, so maybe you help me. That launched out in Germany, ABNT 2026. We call it the moves. So this went in and it's going to hospitalities as well as individuals. So individuals that want to carry less, for the men, for the women. For the women, we have this. So you have that. It's made out of the natural fiber. And then we have the jute. You close it, you're out. It's like a spectacles case. You close it and you're out. And that's what we have out here.
Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Okay, now we are moving on to green box sewage. As you know, in Ghana, sewage is one of our challenges. You know, how we take care of our sewage. We produce a lot. So now I will invite, I think the ambassador is shopping now, so we'll wait. Green box, please get ready. We will be there shortly. We are just making some shopping springs here, and then we will be right there. Okay. I'll bring her back. Okay, I was able to convince the ambassador to. So here, as we were saying, we have challenges with sewage in our country. Here again, the importance of Italian collaboration. So this business is essentially an Italian innovation here in Ghana. I don't think I have all the information better than my sister here, so I'll pass on to her for her to give us.
You're welcome. Greenbox is actually a partially Italian and Ghanaian company. We used to actually import the tank from Italy, the Fosse Biologica. We used to bring it from Italy, and then we realized that there is actually a business that we can tap here, because when it comes to waste management, Ghana, we are not yet there, like we are in Italy. So that's how we started producing this tank actually here in Ghana. The prime material still come from Italy. So let's say the powder itself that is used to mold it still come from Italy, but the factory is in Gomuafete. So it's just here, so in central region. So we produced it. After production, the system works on its own. It's cheaper, it's easy to be moved around. You don't need much space. I mean, we have a sample here. Depending where you are sending the water to, if it's going to a sockaway, you have a different setup for it. If it's going for a gutter, you have a different setup for it. It's basically we were trying to do what a little we do already in Italy, but we are doing it in a bigger scale in Italy. And here we are starting small because we don't have a depurator here. So we don't really know even where our wastewater go to, if not to the sea. So this is what Greenbox is about.
Plastic?
Yes.
And it can be made here?
It's made here.
Here with the,
So we basically bought some materials. The factory is mold and everything from Italy. Then we'll put up a factory in Gomuafete. We bring the powder from Italy, and then we mold the tank as you are seeing it. Piacere.
Thank you very much, Greenbox. I am I am sorry, we have a lot of entrepreneurs, so we are going to move on to the next. I know. We've already spoken with Imparters Creative. Yes. Here we have Leather on Call. Leather on Call is primarily the ones that printed the pen for you. And essentially, this is some of their other... here's the Leather on Call. This is some of their products that they make. Maybe you can speak to us, please.
Hello, so this is Leather on Call. We are into quality leather products and then eco-friendly products. Use wood. This is a phone stand that when you're going somewhere, you just detach it, put it in your bag, you get there, you put it back. And then these ones are coasters. This is a cork wood. You see the cork of wine, the wood of wine? We transform it into a sheet like this. You can have a feel of it. This is how the sheet is. Yeah. Yeah, and then we use the sheet to make bags, purses, footwears, and then other products. Thank you. And then aside that, we make custom plugs, award plugs. So we design it per what you want, how you want your plug to be, and then we design it to suit your taste.
Thank you very much, Leather on Call. Right next to Leather on Call, we have EcoFet. Now, EcoFet is a business that is currently doing our certificate in international entrepreneurship at Ho Technical University. VC, as part for skills project, you know that we're working with 5 other universities across the country. And this is essentially EcoFeds that have joined the program at Ho Technical. On the mic and hear from EcoFed what they do.
Thank you very much, Excellencies and dignitaries. This is EcoFed Ghana Limited. We are into sustainable agriculture, and as well we upcycling waste. So we produce organic fertilizer, we produce biodigesters, we retrofit engines that could run on biogas. So, and in our facility too, currently we have produced our own engine, which you can see a display here. We have the engine that is currently working, producing electricity, with the mindset that smallholder farmers who want to live on their cottage farms could have a small biodigester with our engine that could charge their phones and reconnect back to the community. As well, we're giving them organic fertilizer at an affordable cost, which is effective and rejuvenate the soil at an affordable price. We are also currently selling on the market, so this goes for 60 cities, this is for 30 cities, and this is 20 cities. So farmers have used and we have positive response, and that's what we do. So we welcome you, and if you like, you can partner with us. Thank you very much. So we have our cards here. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And next to us, so Unique. Please, over to you.
Hello, this Compaps Creations is a one-stop bridal concierge for brides. So we make custom-made bridal accessories for our brides. Yes, you can. We are very particular about sustainable fashion. So, thank you. So we pay attention to details. It's one of the things we specialize in Compaps Creations. We also do a lot of upcycling. We partner with a lot of fashion houses where we take their pieces, their fabric scraps, and we incorporate it in our accessories. And we are very particular about sustainability, about helping the environment. So we really pay attention to upcycling materials. Yes, thank you.
Thank you very much. We are almost at the end of our tour. Please let me remind you that a lot of our entrepreneurs are also downstairs at the parking ground, where you can also interact with them. Today we also have the entrepreneurship fair going on just on the ground, the parking lot, the basement floor, and you'll be able to engage with some of more of our entrepreneurs as well. Please, we can. Where are we going next?
Please come. He's ready with the picture.
Okay, so this is the final, but as I said, we have more and more downstairs. This is, please, over to you.
Thank you very much. My name is Ama Brenya Ametori, and my business is Lado Patisserie. So we make croissants. But during the lockdown, during the COVID, we realized that it was difficult for us to even get basic stuff to eat. So we started making frozen bread rolls, which we saw was convenient. We're selling to friends and family. And then I thought that, okay, I'm doing croissants. Why can't I do frozen equivalent of those as well? So for each of these products that you see right here, we have them in frozen equivalents as well. We also supply Melcom with these frozen puff pastry sheets where you can create your own pastries out of them. So we sell to other small businesses just like us to make it easier because croissant production is very difficult and time consuming, yes. And then to hotels, restaurants, and individuals as well. Yes. Both frozen and ready baked. Yes, we do both of them. Yeah. In cantonments, exactly. Yes, yes, we can do that. Yes, yes. We are ready for you. Yes. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
What do you use in terms of? Is it butter or how do you? What?
Puff pastry butter.
Puff pastry butter.
Yeah.
And is it something you can source here or you have to import?
It's imported. It's coming from Belgium at the moment. Yeah.
That's interesting. Okay.
Thank you. So it will be good to get it from Italy, maybe.
Because sometimes I eat these and you really notice it's not butter.
It's not butter.
You know,
Yeah.
You have this strange film
In your mouth.
you know,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, I don't know how you call them, but probably like margarine.
Margarine. Yeah. Okay.
And they
Yeah.
have these saturated, polysaturated fats or whatever.
Oh right. Yeah. These are specifically made for croissants and puff pastry. Yeah.
The media is going to.
Well done.
Okay. Finally, also our entrepreneurs. Please, Fafa's breakfast. Please, I know you are feeding us today, but we want to know what we are eating and how they are made and essentially what your business is about. Thank you.
Hello, good morning. So at our first breakfast, we make lactose-free Greek yogurts. We realize that certain people can love dairy, but because of gut issues, bloating, gas, and all of that, people prefer Greek yogurts. Ordinarily, Greek yogurt is supposed to be lactose-free, but we've been able to do a good processing to be able to make a dairy milk which is lactose-free for you to get all the calcium and all the nutrient that you actually need. Aside that one too, we dry fruits. We have mangoes, we have banana, we have coconut chips. Almost everything here is 100% locally sourced. We work with a lot of farmers to make sure that all these things come up very well. And we are women-led business as well. So today we are serving you with lactose-free Greek yogurts with dry fruits and chocolate chip toppings. So please, as you're moving from there, Ladeo croissants packed. We have our lactose-free packed. And then my entrepreneur there also has her juice pack. So every time you're moving, you're supposed to have these bags. So I'm taking this opportunity to let you know that please pass by and pick up a bag for yourself for the snack day. Thank you.
Thank you, Fafa's breakfast, and we declare the lunch officially open. Before that, we would like to take some photos with the dignitaries, the donors, and the partners. But for this, I will hand over to Dr. Andrews to coordinate the photo taking.
Sure, please, we are going to take pictures now. Deborah. Sure, please. We are coming to. Her Excellency will take. Please, let's do that now. Christiana, Janet, Isaac, Michael, please. Samuel, please. Deborah. It's okay. It's okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, our next is UNCDF, please. UNCDF, please, with the ambassador, please. And the European Union, UNCDF, Excellency, and the Vice Chancellor, please. Please don't keep Excellency and the Vice Chancellor waiting. Let's hurry up with the pictures, please. Are we ready? Are we ready? Thank you. And the last picture, the Ghana Enterprise Agency, Ambassador and Excellency.
And afterwards, I would like to work with the embassy staff.
Okay, sure. Yes. The final one will be with the Excellency and the embassy staff. So please, the embassy staff should be ready. The embassy staff should be ready. Thank you. The last one is an Excellency, UPSA, our Vice Chancellor, and the embassy staff, please. The embassy staff, please come and meet our VC, please. Thank you. When are you leaving?
On Thursday. So I'll be here around the week.
Sure. We are grateful for your time. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Thank you very much, VC. There will be some media interviews, so colleagues, please stay around for a while. We have some media people around, so thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
We are in trouble. We left out one entrepreneur. We left out one entrepreneur who came to call me. So if we can, yes,
Okay.
we apologies, colleagues. We left one very important entrepreneur that is feeding our test today. Please. Also, a student in our MBA program currently. Please, Mr. Delight, over to you.
Yes, I do everything here. So these are cold pressed juices. This is not the centrifugal where you lose the nutrients. So we use the cold press process where all the needed nutrients in the juice. So we source directly from the farmers, those with surplus fruits and vegetables that will go to waste because exports, they do not meet the export requirements. So we go there, we buy from them, and we also produce freeze-dried fruits. So this is freeze-dried mangoes, very different from the dehydrated fruits. It's the same, the taste is different. You can go ahead and try. Yes, it's ready to eat. It's a healthy snack option for you and your family. And then we also have juice options, those with health style diseases. Yes, just go ahead and try. That's mango. Freeze dried. So there's a freeze dried machine. You cast them nicely, freeze them, and then goes into the machine for about 24 hours, and they come out crispy. You can put them, yes, thank you. You can put them on your desserts. If you have children who do not like fruits and vegetables, this is the best way to go. They will love it. It can stay over 6 years on shelf life. So if you come to Ghana and you want to take mango, you don't need to take the fresh one. This is freeze dried, the same thing. And this is the cold pressed juices. This is kale, celery, pineapple. But those with health issues like diabetes, hypertension, trying to lose weight, reduce the hormonal imbalances, cortisol in your system. These are it. So we have carrot, apple, hint of ginger. We also have kale, celery, and green apples, just to detox your body. Those also with constipation, we have plums. Sorry, some of your colleagues just picked some.
Where you can buy this? Also in supermarket or online?
So directly from us and also through our online shops. We are yet to go to the supermarkets because of the nature of which you preserve it. You can, please, you can. So this one can stay over 6 years and it will not go bad. So the next thing we're doing is to hit the supermarkets. Yes, ma'am, please. Sorry, thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Miss T. I'm enjoying them.
Thank you very much.
Here you go. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I believe we are at the end of the tour. Like I mentioned, there is more and more of our entrepreneurs at the parking lot. You know, not only our entrepreneurs as well, but activities that are going on downstairs for the entrepreneurship fair. So thank you very much, MC. Over to you.
Thank you. Hi. We'll be live streaming my end. Oh, catch up here. All too soon, we've come to the end of the launch of the E4impact Innovation Center, and we are going down to continue with the fair. Thank you very much for joining us. I hope you have enjoyed the program. Follow us on all our social media handles, and thank you very much for the opportunity. I'm grateful. My name is Dr. Andrews Ayiku, yours truly.